1, and we are live.
And we are live indeed.
Okay, week 5.
Yeah. Wow, week 5. Yeah. This week was actually quite a productive week for both of us. I said productive. What I got up to was my product, which has been arrived last Wednesday, still hasn't arrived. I don't know why. Probably because it said arrival is expected on Wednesday, but that was also to the if it was going to the US and it's coming to New Zealand, so it's pretty far. I did also order a new card. The new card also hasn't arrived.
You said a new car.
No,
A new car.
yeah, a new card, bank card, debit card, which also hasn't arrived. So yeah, I also realized this week that I've been doing my TikTok research wrong. I didn't realize you could go into the videos and then filter for the date and views and all that kind of stuff. So I did lots of research for my product and my niche. So that was really good. And I started borrowing content. But this is where we sort of ran into the first roadblock. I started posting a little bit and then very fast realized by doing organic, if we just post, it's just going to be shown to people in New Zealand, which we have a very, very small country, only 5 million, and we want to be targeting the US, so we are sort of geographically limited. So that was the first thing, and then realizing that we need to figure out how to post in the US or trick TikTok into thinking we're in the US, which sounds easy enough, just just chuck on a VPN. No. So the more research I did is you need a US SIM card and a really strong VPN. Getting a US SIM card is going to take a while, unless you use an eSIM. But even then, I was a bit not too sure what's going to happen with that. But also the phone I was going to use for to turn into my US phone isn't eSIM compatible, so I had to think of something else. So now I looked into running a virtual machine instead. So a virtual phone or a virtual PC, and then that way you can put in a GPS coordinate of where you are, so that it just thinks that's where you are. And I managed to set up an account and set up a TikTok account that way. But then as soon as you try to upload footage or anything, it just it completely fried my CPU, GPU, my RAM, took up all the RAM, because you're running a virtual phone essentially. So after I got that working, realized it's just going to be way too slow and it's going to be so painful to try to upload every single time doing that. And if I wanted to make it usable, I need to buy a new laptop, which a new $3,000 laptop, which has 64 gigs of RAM at least, and an Intel i9 at least as well, or technically an i7 would be fine. But yeah, I need a absolutely cracked computer to be able to run that setup, which technically would work better, but no. Then realize the simplest way is to just get VPN on a computer that doesn't have network capability, because that's the whole thing, is that if you disconnect your VPN while it's on the phone, TikTok's gonna realize that the SIM card in there is from New Zealand, and then kick you back and start targeting your videos to New Zealand. But if you're using a browser, like TikTok on the browser, and you just have a VPN on there, and when you go in, make sure you check your IP address first, and if it says you're in America, then it's good. But yeah, that was the situation in the end. We just realized just use VPN.
So every time on the browser, when you log into TikTok, you have to, before you log into TikTok, you have to make sure it's on your IP
firstly,
address.
turn on your VPN first. It does make your internet a bit slower. That's just because we are in New Zealand and running it through a US server that's really far away, so it's going to be slower regardless of what VPN you use. VPNs we've heard are really good on Nord, Surfshark. I've been using Trend Micro because I get it for free from my part-time job, but it's working really well, and I know it's a good VPN anyway, and it's been working really well at the moment. I set up a new account in the US, and it's stayed in the US, and I've started warming up the account. Another thing I realized, you need to warm up an account. I just got on there, started posting immediately. To warm up an account, you need to set up the account first, and then scroll for about half an hour, Once you've done that, you can start posting. But you want to start like posting like lots of videos back to back, only 3 a day for the first 3 days. So yeah, three videos a day, and then you'd be at least half an hour apart. This could be a myth. There's lots of myths out there with dropshipping or whatever, but I'm doing this to be safe, you know, and I assume this is like correct. It seems to be working. I'm starting to get a few more views. Well, I already have gotten significantly more views on the US account. I'm running that for like 2 days versus one I'd be running the entire week. With a lot more videos. So yeah, got to warm up an account. Got to have a VPN. Those were the 2 main learnings of this week, and that was quite a lot of work.
But when you finish with TikTok, you can turn off the VPN. Log out and then turn off the VPN.
Log out, close your tab, and then you can turn off your VPN. Yeah.
And then when you use it again.
Okay. Yeah. So anytime
this will be the same with Instagram, won't it?
Yeah, that's the same with Instagram.
So you have to do the exact same if you're gonna post on Instagram.
Yeah.
And Facebook. Well, it doesn't really matter because Facebook we're going to go immediately.
We're going to do Facebook. That's where we're going to be paid ads, and then you just like there you're just paying to be targeting the US. So paid ads, you don't have to do the same thing.
So hopefully this works, so that we don't have to, so that we are able to do some organic TikTok. And that we don't have to jump straight into paid TikTok to test our stuff because it's a bit hard to
because it's a bit hard to test if you like only test New Zealand, trying to test the US market from New Zealand. So we want to test ads without paying for them first, because like the first few ads you're gonna do are gonna be crap. Like I know the ads I'm running now are not as good as I want it to be. I need my product to make it as good as I want it to be, and then I can start testing properly and see what works. So yeah. But yeah, so now for this week, hopefully product arrives so I can start filming content. But yeah, I need to just keep warming up my account, keep posting my borrowed content. I also need to do my KPI calculations and projections, so I know when I am running paid ads, how much I can price it, what my margins are going to be, what my target ROAS is going to be, and if it's, viable to, probably should have done that before choosing the product, to be fair. But it seems like from like simple like quick math in my head, it seems fine. So yeah. But yeah, that's me.
My turn.
Yeah.
So this week I formulated my TikTok ad strategy. So what I'm planning on doing is essentially testing 3 variations of the same video. So with 3 different hooks. So a different hook for each video, and then do that, have 10 to 15 videos organically on TikTok first, and then I'll look at the engagement for each of them and then choose what's which the top 5 that are performing the best, and then I'll move it to the TikTok ad campaign where I will spend I think $100 daily budget. And then, so that would be, I think, split between 5 videos. That's $20 for each video in that campaign. So I'll do that and then essentially check every single day, and then rotate the ones that aren't doing well, that are spending too much and not getting much engagement back or any sales back, that aren't converting that much, and then switch it to a new video ad and just keep testing, keep rotating. And essentially that's my strategy for TikTok. I have filmed 3 TikToks already and completed the ebook. I've also connected the ebook to my store, and that took a very, very long time. I ran into so much trouble. But yeah, I spent like 2 hours and like an hour in total talking to the customer support for one of the apps that I downloaded on Shopify to do like digital downloads for PDF.
What app were you using?
BIG, Big Digital Downloads. It's a good app, and the customer support is really, really good. It's just like they're really responsive quickly, and like, and the English is really good. It's just, I don't know, I think my situation was a bit odd because it was working on other phones, it just wasn't really working on mine. The download thing. But anyways, we solved that. And then another issue that came up was whenever I made a test purchase on my Shopify account, then I go back to my store and the product name and variation and the price went back to is default or what I had in AutoDS. At that time, I didn't know it. So I spent an hour trying to figure it out, and I finally played around with some buttons, and I realized that because my AutoDS is connected to my Shopify, I have to make sure that the pricing and the product name on my AutoDS is the exact same as the one on Shopify. Or else, your Shopify one, like the AutoDS, will sooner or later save.
Yeah. So I thought, because I thought you had a different problem.
No. So that was the problem.
Bro, when you when you put your AutoDS listing, it automatically updates the Shopify. So when you change the pricing on AutoDS.
Yeah. So I have to make sure that AutoDS and Shopify has the same pricing, same everything. Not Shopify have different and AutoDS is different, or else.
Or don't change the Shopify, only change AutoDS, and it'll automatically do the Shopify for you. Yeah.
So that, I think it's because I was mixing up, because I was watching a tutorial video on how to do the product.
Yeah.
And that person used Shopify to do it, and I did it on that way, but I also AutoDS, so I mixed it up. But anyways, fix that. And then I performed some test purchases, and that went well. And I also got a new debit card for drop shipping.
And it actually arrived.
Yeah, and it actually arrived. And then I also filmed some GIFs for my website and uploaded them, so they look really nice. And that's what I did for this week. And then for next week, so this coming week, I'm gonna set up the VPN to the US and everything like that.
Yeah.
And start posting on TikTok. I'll post 3 videos tomorrow, at least half an hour, apart. Warm up my TikTok account, and then focus. Do I need to set up an entirely different TikTok account?
Yes. Yeah.
So you're saying that
you have to set it up in the US.
So
because it's gonna if you go onto it now, you'll see it says your thingy location is in the US.
So even if I use VPN to US, but because my TikTok account is set up on New Zealand, it's not gonna work.
The only way you can switch it to the US is if you go into it every day with the US VPN on for 60 days. That way it proves that you've been in the US for 60 days.
It says on.
It says if you want to change the location of your TikTok account, you have to be in that location for more than 60 days.
Well,
meaning you have to log in every day for 60 days.
Okay, that's for people moving, of course.
Yeah,
if they move.
If you're moving,
Okay. Anyways, so I'll need to find.
You have to create a new account.
My username was perfect.
Just use the same username.
No, but you can't. You can?
For some reason, mine's exactly the same.
Oh, okay.
I think the username and account name or account ID are different. Yeah.
Okay, we'll see.
I just made mine business name US.
And then post videos on TikTok. And this week, I'm just going to focus on creating engaging creatives and creating new video ideas and marketing angles to do research. And then do the research videos using the TikTok filters that you talked about. And at the end of the week...
You put Nabale in there.
When?
Oh, never mind. Okay. I was about to get
But in the week, I'll start putting the TikTok the 5 best performing TikToks in the TikTok ads campaign. So that's my plan.
What is that word?
What?
Oh, TikTok. Never mind.
Okay. So that's it.
Yeah.
So we can finally start posting this, and in my spare time, I'll also keep scrolling on TikTok and try and see, find different products. Cause I know it's like it's our first product. I don't think there's a very, very low chance there's gonna be a winner.
Probably.
So I'm still gonna give it my all, but I'm still gonna.
I already found a new product.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a distraction. Not gonna lie. I found a product. I really, really like this product, and I don't know if I want to run it just because I really want one myself. Like I really need it. I need this product in my life, which is why I think it's a winning product. Because I just need it so badly. So I think I want to run it just because I need one. What do you mean it's died?
I feel like has it not
died yet? You feel like it's
yet?
died?
Has it not died?
I don't think it's died yet.
You haven't died? Okay.
I don't think it's. I think this product has insane longevity.
If it's died, then you can just purchase it at a cheaper price, and you can.
This is an impeccable product to run for the beginning of Q4. Okay. Because leading into the holidays, I'm running this product. I'm gonna start running. I'm gonna order this product this week, and start testing already, and start this product. I'm definitely I'm saying it now. I'm running this product in Q4.
Okay.
Yeah. Just because I want one, but also because it's gonna print, bro.
Mm-hmm.
This is an insane product, and yeah, people have used it and it goes pretty viral. But like, I've seen this product around for years and it's still printing nowadays. So like, yeah, and like the main competitor has stopped running it as well. And I figured out why. It's because he's started his own clothing brand. I figured out who it was and what he's doing now. So yeah, he's printed. He's doing pretty well now. And he started his own clothing brand and stuff. So yeah, not to worry. Yeah, and it seems like it was like third or fourth product as well, which is pretty insane. Yeah. So yeah. Also, this was the first week of my monk mode. Technically, your first week and a half, and you're already changing kinda.
Changing a bit.
Yeah.
But it's been doing good still.
Yeah.
Nah.
Waking up at 6. Okay. Waking up at 6 a.m. is a game changer. Working from 6 till like 8, 9.
Are you gonna stick with that? Or
I'm gonna stick with it for this week.
So you are gonna test the other one. You're gonna test.
Staying, because then the other one is because then the next 14 days I'm gonna test waking up at 9, but going to bed at like 2.
You're still gonna test that?
I think so.
Okay.
Nah.
What? No, but it's like you've done that before. Like just before you started this monk mode, you're staying up late to do.
Yeah, but because I know I'm really productive after 11 p.m. and I can get a lot done between 11 and 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like from 6 till 9 has been cracked. But this week I'm still doing 6 o'clock, so this is gonna be I'm gonna keep it the same for now. Yeah, but yeah, this was a pretty long video as well. Videos just keep getting longer and longer.
Yeah.
I guess it's just more and more each time.
I think we should try and shorten it next time.
Yeah,
Because like we are.
I do think we should. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. We completely forgot about the affiliate links, not gonna lie.
And I don't think we're gonna do it
I'm not entirely sure.
on this video as well.
Probably not, yeah.
Or maybe we'll do it later.
We'll see. I'm gonna put on
my.
my to-do list actually, so I can actually have a look at that, so we can actually figure that out now. I think we're waiting for some approval, and then completely forgot about that approval, because they didn't, yeah. But yeah, we'll look at it. But yeah, see you next week, week 6.